इस चीज़ को रिकग्नाइज करते हुए कि क्लस्टर सिस्टम वाकई में डिस्क्रिमिनेटरी सिस्टम है. थैंक यू सर फॉर पॉइंटिंग आउट इट अगेन. मैं अब अजीत खन्ना सर को इनवाइट करना चाहता हूँ, वो आए अपनी बात रखें.
Emiliano Zapata, a famous Chilean rebel, once said, when there is no justice for people, let there be no peace for the government. Let there be no peace for this government, Pink Palace. I salute all those guys who have pitched the tent here. Almost we're all feeling sleepy. I can go and sleep there, but I'm married, so I have to go and sleep with my wife. So otherwise I would join this tent. And there should be some more tents here. It should be full of tents here. And we don't mind coming to this tent and taking a class. If you guys are going to take this up as a protest, all of us, all the teachers are willing to come here and teach you. Or you come there and then come and sleep here. We'll all have a chai and food here. No problem. Because I remember when I was a student in 1994, 94, that is the time, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the time the hostel problem has become acute in this campus, if my memory is not wrong. We had a slogan. There was a problem of water, scarcity of water. Even now there's a problem. Earlier it existed. We went to the Vice Chancellor, it was Alag, Professor Alag who was the Vice Chancellor, and we said, Pani do, nahi to tumhara toilet de do. So we used to go and then sit near his, that bungalow. I don't know for what that bungalow is for, when he can't talk about our issues. Right from April, this gentleman has been avoiding us. I mean, some teachers wanted to meet him, fix an appointment, like he pointed out, Dalit teachers wanted to meet him, and he has been avoiding these teachers. ST teachers wanted to meet him, he has been avoiding, he has been dodging for the last 6 months or 7 months or so. I don't know what kind of demands, does he really read these demands? Does he really know what is happening in this campus? I was shocked that he doesn't even know that SFC exists in this campus. He does not know teachers and students meet once a while. Officially, unofficially we've been meeting. He does not know many things about this university. We have to educate him. To educate him, he has to listen to us. He doesn't listen to us. This hostel problem is going to become a major problem for years to come. He is not listening to us. He does not have, I think, a good advisor, rather, a good advisor, or he doesn't use his own wisdom to see what is happening, what is not happening in this campus. And he doesn't even address any problem till date. Ever since he took over from Professor Sapori, he has not met even one demand of whether it is faculty, whether it is students, whether it is karamcharis. He has turned a blind eye to all of us, right from the hostel problem to the academic problem. Academic council, you have all seen how he was running from this academic council meeting. I have never seen such incident in my life. In 25 years I've been here, nobody has ever run away from one's responsibility like this. But anyway, this is what we have right now. And coming to your some of your demands, I would like to talk about this dropout. It's very unfortunate. I would blame equally the teaching community for this dropout. As one of my colleagues, as Ajay was talking about, there are glaring examples of discrimination. As he rightly said, why can't we do away with this Viva Voce at all? Why can't we do away with it? There is no need of Viva Voce. You're not going to check somebody's spoken skill, somebody's ability to express, because whether you are a native speaker of that language or you are a learner of the language, once you face 10 people sitting in front of you, you're going to piss in your pants. That happens with everybody. It happens with everyone. Even if you are a French-speaking fellow, I come from French department, a French native speaker who would face some 10 teachers, he or she is going to be nervous. So I don't know how we are checking through just 10 minutes or 15 minutes we were talking about reducing it from 30 to 15. How is it going to solve the problem? Whether you are reducing it, again 15, out of 15 I can give 0. If I don't like ST candidate, if I don't like a Dalit candidate, if I don't like a woman, if I'm a misogynist, I can't stand a woman. So I give 0 to her. So this is going to happen at all levels. The only weapon that students have in written exam, it is recorded. So there is a way to refer to your answer sheets, which is a legal document. Once it is produced in the court, it is a legal document. Whereas in Viva Voce, some of us were in favor of fixing video camera, videographing the whole thing. But many of our teachers, 99% of our teachers have refused, have rejected outrightly. So this is not going to happen. This recording, this Viva Voce, I mean, some of the demands that in the last academic council, Board of Studies, some of your councillors have asked for such recording the Viva Voce. But I do not know how equipped we are in this university to record. Who will come and record? Who will keep those CDs secretly? There is a lot of doctoring happening in this campus, this university. They can do any damn thing, yeah. Let me be frank with you guys. So you have to fight every day, every day. Please come and discuss with your teachers. Come and discuss with your colleagues. Come and discuss with your peers. Come and discuss with your seniors. Come and even go and discuss with your juniors. Daba culture is the best culture that we have in this campus. That's where you talk many things, even serious, simple things are very serious in Daba. So this deprivation point, it has, I'm not supporting ISA for this, but when I came as a student, it was ISA who fought for this deprivation point. As a student, I remember. But I do not know if it was started by SFI, so I have no idea about that. So SFI and ISA combined, I'm sure, has fought for this deprivation point, and hats off to those guys. And Chandrasekhar, I clearly remember sitting right here, there, I think that tree here. It was a very small tree, and he was sitting right in front of Alexa and said, let's have a challenge. Who is going to win this indefinite strike? Alexa, as usual, he could not tolerate the mosquito bite, he ran away. And we all sat for the whole 3, 4 days, 5 days, it was complete lockout. So that kind of movement, you have to do it. 9th February is one incident that whole country is still talking about. Why can't we have so many 9th February incidents? Why not? Let there be no peace for this administration till you get your hostels. You don't attend classes. You don't attend you don't go to library. Shut down everything. Tell the Karamcharis to join hands with you. How can you study? How can you live like this? How can you live like this? One can have a chikungunya, man. Or what's the other thing? Dengue. It's morning mosquito is the one that causes dengue and chikungunya. These guys can have any kind of disease anytime. And dormitory. My goodness me. How did you allow this dormitory to be built? Dormitory is the place where it gathers all kinds of dust, and that's the place where you get any kind of disease. And you guys are going to have problems, skin problems, common toilets, common rooms. If somebody has chikungunya, how are you going to accommodate that fellow in the dormitory? It's a huge dormitory. And it is built of asbestos, am I right? And how are you going to tolerate this heat in May, June, July? Even now it is hot here. I don't know what's happening in this campus. I thought I was the unlucky one not to get my hostel. I waited for just 1 week to get my hostel. Now we are waiting for more than a year. I don't know how you manage. And there is no money for you to manage. And when somebody don't come to my class, I do get vexed up. But I do understand that this is because of such problems. But that doesn't mean you don't come to class. You come to class and then tell the teachers, please stop teaching. We don't have water. We don't have hostels. Stop teaching, sir. Come and see my room. I'll come. Let him also come. Ask him to come and visit your hostels. He's talking about illegal residents. Who are the illegal residents? If you give proper residents, who is going to be illegal in this campus? Give them proper residence. Give them proper facility. Who is going to misbehave? Who is going to violate these rules? These rules are JNU has given you freedom, and you have used this freedom. Some of you misuse the freedom. That's a different thing. That's an aberration. That's inevitable. That contradiction, inbuilt contradiction, as Lenin said, is inbuilt. Anybody, even a saint, can misbehave with a woman, or a woman can misbehave with a man, but that's rare. But anyway, that happens. There have been a lot of instances. Babaram, Asaram, sorry. Anyway, Babaram also equally. So these aberrations are exceptions. But you are exceptional. This is an exceptional campus. This Sept, we used to say proudly when we were students, what JNU says today, India will say tomorrow. The whole world should say this. And your February 9th incident is what world said, is still talking about. Everywhere we go. Just now I was talking to my colleague from Tamil Nadu. He went to deliver a lecture somewhere in Kanjipuram. The first question, the whole crowd asked him. They all clapped first before asking the question. What is that? Sir, we salute Kannaya and JNU. It's a small village in Tamil Nadu. Everybody clapped before asking questions. So this is what JNU stands for. We fight for justice. We fight for social justice. We fight for political justice. We fight for economic justice. But how does it come? It comes collectively. Of course, it starts from some individual. You have some individuals. But have you translated that into a collective fight against this hegemony? Hegemony here is hegemony. The Pink Palace itself is hegemony. And we all know which color this Pink Palace has got. Everybody knows. It's open secret. The command comes from somewhere, and this palace implements it within a second. And what is it happening? What is happening? The impact of this command is the result. This is what is happening here. Underpass. I represented my center in the last chairperson's meeting. I'm not a chairperson. My chairperson asked me to go and see. I wanted to see again the Jagubai. What has he really evolved? He has not. The agenda is, one of the agenda items in the agenda was building a bridge. What bridge? Under bridge. Between IIT and JNU. What? He wants to go and take his classes in IIT. Everybody, many deans and chairpersons said, why? Where is the demand from students? Teachers had said this. Where is the demand from students for underpass? But then he says, no, it's not underpass. I'm sorry, it is subway. What? What subway? He does not know what he is talking about. Subway, underpass, there's a huge difference. Huge difference. I'm not an engineer. He's an engineer. Underpass is it's a huge engineering and a lot of money involved in underpass. Whereas the subway is less expensive, if I'm not mistaken. And why? Why that? Why can't one professor said, why can't you use that money to build a 4th floor or a 5th floor in Periyar hostel, or a 2nd floor or 3rd floor in Narmada hostel? Or why can't you plaster these rooms which are, the cement is crumbling, I'm sure. It's 30 years old. I don't know what he is doing for this university. Ever since he has come, it is a disaster. And you know who is heading disaster management. It's a disaster. And these people are going to set standards for this university. What is the standard? We know what is happening to the standard. We cannot blame just students for this deteriorating standards. Who is setting this standard? The teachers. They were also students once. If you are heading this disaster management, I know what you understood by disaster management when you were a student. Did you really attend those classes? You have become a disaster for this university. And alleging another colleague of having eaten dog meat? Come on, the person who is a victim of this complaint, he comes from a place where there are no dogs in his whole village. Yeah? He comes from a village where only yak is available, some vegetables are grown. He's almost half vegetarian. And how could he have eaten dog meat? And this lady gives a number and calls, it's a fake call, saying, I'm Maneka Gandhi calling you. Shame. And that guy, very intelligently, he has recorded those, registered those numbers and checked if it is really Maneka Gandhi's number. It was not at all Maneka Gandhi's number. Maneka Gandhi does not know who is this guy, who is Amita Singh. This is the joke. A joke after joke after joke. And we have another joker who is heading these jokers. From IIT, one of the best institutes in this country. And what is he doing? He is, you call it, all comrades would say it is saffronization. I would say it's complete commercialization. It is completely commercializing, he is commercializing the whole system. He wants to generate money from School of Languages. For what? As if there is no money from MHRD. Have they utilized it properly? And so much of money is sent back unused. Some of the scholarships are sent back to France. My friend who is working in the Embassy of France, he says, Ajith, what are you guys doing? You're not taking any scholarship from France, the Embassy of France? Nobody announces here. When they come and sign MOU between our university and University of Sorbonne, or University of Bordeaux, or University of Madrid, they don't tell us. People like, I won't name, people like who are heading so many centers of excellence. Other centers are nonsense. Centers of excellence, special center for Sanskrit studies, special center for that studies, special center for Falana studies. What are we doing? Not studying. School of Languages don't study anything. They study everything. Disaster management. Study of law and governance, a separate study. Study of what? Other thing. So many schools are coming. Anyway. School of Indian Languages. Is Sanskrit not Indian language? It's God's language anyway. It's study of God studies. Center of God studies. So Sanskrit bhi jayega, bahut jaldi. You bring some more languages, Apabramsha. All these things. So many languages you import. But yet Sanskrit will be the mother of all languages. Father of all languages is nothing. It's an illegitimate language. No, I'm not really joking about it. It is a bloody joke. Any center, these are the nationalists. My friend was talking about nationalists. The nationalists, these are the guys who talk about is desh ko jodna hai. What are these centers of excellence? Bantna hai. From School of Languages, Sanskrit goes. From School of Political Studies, I'm sure law and governance has gone. Unlawful and misgovernance. Everything. Yeah, everywhere they talk about law, lawlessness, lawful, legality. Even this is illegal for them. At least we should salute the courage that they had to pitch a tent right next points. They are depriving of us the money that we have given to the government, PF. 17 lakh crores is going to be invested in private sectors. My dear friends, I completely agree with Pradeep, who talked about it is the political expression that we need against this capitalist, crony capitalism. Though I have not really understood what is crony capitalism, but anyway, this is neo-liberal capitalist society. And all the liberal arts is going to die in this liberal, neoliberal society. All the liberal arts. Whether it is political science, whether it is social sciences, but these centers are these are the real centers of excellence. 56th rank, 58th rank. Once in a while, our school gets some rank, Center for English Studies. It's an aberration anyway. But political science really does excellent job. Historical studies does excellent job. And what are we doing here? You mobilize. Yes, people are there. People are there. They are now. I can see why there's less crowd, because everybody is sending in on WhatsApp. That's a great revolution. Don't think that this crowd is less. Everybody knows what is happening here. Everyone knows, and in fact they are helping us by making it Wi-Fi enabled. We can webcast. In a few years' time, this very meeting can be webcast, and they are going to watch it right at home. Nobody has to come here. I can speak from 599 Block D. You can speak from 578 Block C. Pradeep Shinde can speak from his residence. So anything, yeah, why not? Well, so why do we have to come here? He thinks by coming here, he's threatened. He will be under threat even when we are not here. And this is the place where you beautifully named Freedom Square. This square symbolizes a lot of threats for him. And this is what he doesn't want. And I salute all the students and organizers of this tenting culture, and go ahead with all these tents and make it juggy. Let them see. Yeah, I come from Jugiri, so I don't mind sleeping here. Maybe tomorrow if you call me, I'll come and sleep here. I'm not joking. I'll come and sleep here, and I'll tell him, come and watch. At least can you come and sit with us for an hour? He can't. He can't do that. So anyway, guys, Viva Voce is a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy theory. We know who is who. We know who is from where he is, or from where she is, and what background it is. Everybody knows. And this is happening. It is an attempt. And this is not going to die. This is not going to end in next 50 years or 100 years. I'm sure about that. It is deep-rooted. It is very deep-rooted. It is in your blood. You got to do a blood transfusion for that. Even if that happens also, it doesn't go because it is in your genes. Because any blood bank you have, I don't know, Sharma blood, Varma blood, Dalit blood, all that blood is there. So it's not going to change. This is in your education, your religion, your practice, your attitude. Everything is caste-ridden. Like in Europe, it is class-ridden, it is caste-ridden. And we have to fight this bloody aspect called caste. We have to make this casteless. That is not going to happen in the near future, not even in the in the next 50 years. If I don't know if I live for next 50 years. I don't think I live. But anyway, it's not going to happen till I die. But I feel these are the things that can really shake the caste hegemony and caste oppressors. There is no point in being neutral. You have to take sides, my dear friends, comrades, who are even the Sanghis who are here. I don't know if they are here, but you have to take sides. You have to take sides. There is no point in being neutral. By being neutral, you are only helping the oppressor to oppress. You are only helping the tormentor to torment. The tormented is going to be always victimized, and he is going to suffer if you are neutral. Neutral is just a euphemism for cheating. You take sides, you say yes or no. You say yes to tent, then there is some kind of pressure. You say no to tent, then there's no point in being here. There's no point talking about social justice. There's no point talking about justice itself. So anyway, thank you guys for this opportunity. I hope you guys make it make a change in this campus. Have more tents. I'm not joking. Have more tents. Bunk my class. But come and tell me why you're bunking. Thank you.